Welcome to Maria's Kitchen. I'm going to cook my famous beef caldereta. Here's the ingredients: beef, brisket marinated in slices, Worcestershire sauce and black pepper, red bell pepper, slice it, and shredded cheddar cheese, green olives, sweet pickles with juice, tomato paste and chopped onion, ground black pepper, dried bay leaves, minced garlic, and a little bit of salt. Let's start it. Sauteed onion and garlic in a little bit of oil. Add some black pepper to infuse the flavor of the black pepper. And also, I'm going to add the dried bay leaves. And also it helps to infuse the flavor of the bay leaves. If you don't like bay leaves, you can take that off. It's up to you guys. And now I'm going to add the red bell pepper. It helps to give a good flavor also. And save some for later if you want a little bit crunchy, some later. And then I'm going to add now the marinated beef, which is I marinated in soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, and ground black pepper. I marinated overnight, but you can marinate it like an hour or so. It also helps to absorb those soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, those ingredients, and before you cook it. So those are the beef brisket that I cut into small pieces. It's up to you how big you like. Well, some people like big, some people they're just like medium. But it's up to you guys. And then just mix all together, just like what I'm doing here in the video. Mix it evenly, and if you can see, I'm not putting any liquid in it. You just turn down the heat like in a medium to simmer later when it starts to boil. But I'll just wait to brown it. I'm gonna seal the meat, and then later I'm going to add the tomato paste. And now after 5 minutes, the meat it's already a little bit brown, so I just mix it, and I'm going to add the 6 ounces of tomato paste and mix it all together. I'm not going to add any liquid on it. As I tell you earlier, the beef and the other ingredients has their own liquid, which is we're going to cook the meat in their own liquid. And you just turn down the heat into a like simmer until it becomes pork tender. While I'm waiting for the meat to get tender, I'm going to bake these carrots and potatoes, which is I put a little bit of oil and bake it into a 400 degrees until it become a little bit brown or cook. You can also fry it. It's up to you guys. But I save more oil by baking it and add a little spray of some oil. Now the beef is pork tender. We're going to add the sweet pickles, included the juice, and then the green olives, and mix all together. And we're going to add now the cheddar cheese. In Philippines, I use the Eden cheese. That's really good too. And I'm going to add this siling labuyo or Thai chili. I just keep it whole. I'm not gonna squeeze it. Some people don't like too spicy. I just squeeze it when I'm starting to eat. So just mix all together before we add the potatoes. Just wait around maybe 5 minutes. Just marry all together. And now I'm going to add a little bit of salt and just taste it. If you think that needs a little bit salt, just add it. And I'm going to add a tablespoon of brown sugar. You can use the coconut sugar, white sugar, whatever sugar that to balance the flavor. And I add that whole stick of butter, which is half cup of butter. And now we're going to add this pre-cooked potatoes and carrots and mix all together. And I add the some of the red bell pepper that I saved for later, and which I added now, and just covered it and wait for another 5 minutes, and it's ready to serve. Now it's ready to eat. My famous Caldereta. Yum!